Hey, Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm here to give you your Gemini new moon reading. Yes, if you're new here, hi, I'm Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm a tarot reader. How this works is that I will throw some cards down and I will tell you what is going on with the Gemini new moon. Now, with the new moon in Gemini, there's going to be a lot of communication that's going to be happening with you. You're going to respond quickly. You may be doing a lot of snooping or spying. You're going to be fishing for information, and you're going to be more logical about things. You're not going to be basing things out of emotion. It's going to be logical for you. I'm going to throw more than one deck down, but let's go ahead and start getting into this with the new moon in Gemini. So I have the Six of Wands. Howdy-ho with Mr. Hanky here. Let's go ahead and throw more cards down. I've got the Five of Swords. I've got the Two of Wands here. Skinner, right? Hi, Super Nintendo Chombers. I'm learning. I've got the Six of Pentacles here. Throw a few more cards down. Six of Cups. Very interesting. I've got 3 sixes, so this is going to be about a decision. There's going to be a lot of gains, a lot of successes. You may be a little bit confused, but you're going to get out of this. We've got the Seven of Wands here. Okay. Home videos. The Ace of Swords. And one more card for the new moon in Gemini. I've got the Strength card here. Leo energy, Maggie. Okay. So the bottom of the deck, the overall energy, I do have the King of Pentacles. We've got Mr. Morgendorfer over here. So with the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy, this is about finding balance, stability, control. You're rebuilding your foundation, and you're focusing on quality of life. You're maybe focusing more on comfort, but I do see a lot of financial successes. You're going to be financially comfortable. I feel like it's going to happen very quickly. It's because you're very creative and talented. So the interesting thing is that we got 3 sixes. And the one thing that Aquarian Insight taught me, if all but one of the cards are on the table, that is the key. The one card that's missing, that is the answer that you're looking for. So we've got Wands, we've got Pentacles, and we got Cups. So what we're missing is Swords. So with the Six of Swords, what's missing from you? Libra energy. And it's about closure. It's about moving on. There's a lot of successes, a lot of gain, a lot of popularity, things that you're able to move up, level up in, but for whatever reason, you're holding yourself back. You're afraid to push out of your comfort zone. I don't know if you're afraid to move on from a relationship or a bad situation, get out of a shitty job, just a bad environment, but it's something that's toxic and it's a cycle, all right? And you may feel like you're in the thick of it, so you may feel like there's no way out, or you don't see a future, you don't see any positive outcome, but I can reassure you, there's a lot of positive outcomes. And there's 3 sixes, and 666, that is a very lucky number for me. I'm evil. That's what I've been told all my life. I was born on June 6th, so I'm not evil. Gemini, I guess, I'm from what I've been told. Okay, so that's a lucky number. This is about decisions, okay? And I do believe once you make the decision to move on, then the things that you manifest are going to come in 3s for you. So it's going to happen within 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, and it's going to be fascinating. Okay, now let's start getting into the actual meat and potatoes of the cards. So I'm starting off, we got the Six of Swords here. So this is positive recognition, all right? This is getting some clout. This is getting some social media praise. This could be a video or content that you created that has gone viral. It could be a TikTok video that goes viral. But it's something that you get a lot of positive attention. This could be getting a raise, a promotion. This could be kind of like ghetto superstar. Like you are very popular, very well known, very established in your community, and now you're getting the praise and the recognition for it. And Mr. Hanky, he's all about giving, mainly. You know, howdy ho. Oh, Kyle, you smell awful flowery. Now, the 5 of Swords here, this is Libra energy. This is more than one individual that leaves your life. And it's because you set healthy boundaries and you're not going to allow anybody to treat you with disrespect. Because if you allow anybody to treat you with disrespect, you're giving them permission to disrespect you. You're putting somebody in their place, okay? This feels like beating up a bully. That's what it feels like. This is beating up like, they're just a bunch of high school bullies, right? It's like that meme, you know? It's like you're putting a bully in their place. You're beating some punk ass bitches. That's what you are. You're putting them in their place. You're clapping back. And it's like a video that's gone viral where bully getting put in his place. More than one, they're getting their ass handed to them. It's like they're getting their ass beat worse than a doctor on a United Airlines flight. That's how like brutal this shit is, okay? So it's like you finally are getting popular recognition. Once you finally cut toxic people out of your life, it feels like once you cut like more than one of these type of people in your life, that's when you get a whole bunch of positive attention and recognition, and people are like, yes, finally, we've been waiting for you to dump these toxic people. Because you're actually moving on to bigger and better things with the 2 of Wands here. This is Sagittarius energy. You're moving, you're relocating, you found a new job, all right? And this is like a toxic work environment. It's kind of like with Half Baked with Dave Chappelle going, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out of here, suck it. That's that energy. It's like as soon as you finally got that job or got the praise, you got the record deal, whatever it is, it's like, so long, losers, you know. It's just, it's really just, you've legit dodged a bullet from standing your ground. This 6 of Pentacles, there's going to be lots of gifts, lots of opportunities. I do feel like once you cut more than one person out of your life, there's going to be a whole bunch of people trying to woo you, trying to get your attention, trying to date you, trying to honeypot you. There's a lot of opportunities that you have, and it's going to happen in 3s, and it's going to start presenting themselves to you. Now, the 6 of Cups, this is a reconnection. I do feel like you're starting to reconnect with old friends, colleagues, family members. I do believe that there is a romantic partner that's coming for you. Because it's like as soon as you cut, it feels like as soon as you cut a certain group of people, or like a social clique, or just 1 or 2, let's just face it, they're just trash. They're trashy people that always come in and out of your life. As soon as you cut them out for good, that's when all these good things happen. That's when a whole bunch of gifts and opportunity and praise and recognition and clout, you know, and then you attract your soulmate. And they're husband material, they're wife material, because they're a king, you know, and this is somebody that is stable. This is somebody that is committed. This is somebody that wants a long-term relationship. They want to build a family and spend the rest of their lives with someone. And you have that opportunity. I do feel like it's going to be like a longtime friend. I do feel like it's a longtime friend, just because we have Meatwad and Shake over here. Now, with the 7 of Wands here, there's going to be a lot of challenges, okay? So you got to realize that in life, there's always going to be challenges. So no matter what type of obstacle that you overcome, whether if it's learning to have a backbone or defeating codependency issues or addictions, whatever your vices or issues or baggage is, just because you conquer something really big doesn't mean that other things, other problems gonna come in, that won't come into your life. There's gonna be obstacles and there's going to be good and bad times. And life goes through many phases. There's a lot of celebrations and joys and a lot of defeat and failures and depression and death and despair. It's a mixture of everything. But you got to be able to roll with the punches. You got to be able to accept criticism as well. I do believe that for some of you, you are performers, and that is something that you have to accept, that there's always going to be somebody that's going to always be hating on you. There's always going to be clout goblins, always somebody that's pretending to be your friend or pretending to be interested in you, but they really just want the money and attention and the followers or subscribers or whatever. There's always going to be somebody that is going to try to challenge you or try to take over your business or company. There's always going to be challenges, and it's all about how you handle, how you respond and react. And you're going to be able to respond and react well. You're the one that's in charge, and other people are going to try to challenge you, because we got Brendan Smalls, from Home Videos, Home Movies. He's directing people. And people are like, I don't like how you're putting him in a certain way. I don't like the kids. And you just have to roll with it. You have to handle those challenges. The Ace of Swords is having clarity. Okay, this is a spiritual awakening, an aha moment. So you're having to realize that you have the strength and the courage to overcome all these obstacles. Even like, for an example, let's look at Maggie Simpson. She's the youngest one, and she doesn't speak, or she chooses not to speak. And that makes things a little bit difficult where it comes to communicating or whatnot, but she's able to overcome all those challenges. Just because she's a baby doesn't mean that she ain't a badass, because there's been many, many cartoons and many examples about how much of a badass Maggie Simpson is. So don't underestimate yourself, even though people may consider you the baby or the little one in the group, or the young one, or whatever the case may be. Like, you have a lot of tenacity, you have a lot of courage, and you have a lot of smarts. I want to go ahead and use a few extra decks. If that reading resonated with you, make sure you comment down below and just enjoy the 666s. So I want to throw some additional cards down. This is going to be for the new moon, Gemini. Okay. So with the Gemini new moon, there's a cycle that's ending. There's a chapter that's ending, and it's going to feel like death. It's going to feel like a spiritual death, emotional death. It could be a literal death for just a very small audience, but there is a huge chapter that's closing. And it's okay to mourn. It's okay to grieve and wallow. And it's okay to have some sort of fear, the fear of the unknown. Because even though what you've been through, even though it was shitty and awkward and weird and uncomfortable, you were still familiar with it. So even though you hate it, you're still familiar with it. So something new, something getting out of it, even though that might be refreshing, but you just don't know what you're getting yourself into. Are you just getting out of one frying pan and jumping into another frying pan? Is it going to be somewhere safe? Is it going to be somewhere that's just not fun? But just know, even though you may be feeling empty, there's still a little bit of more shadow work that needs to happen, but it's just the end. It's the end of your shadow work. There's also a strong Scorpio energy. There's going to be a magical fluke, a great mistake that's going to happen. Stop over analyzing everything. I'm also sensing Gemini energy as well. Stop freaking out. Stop being in your head. Stop spiraling into this downward spiral of worst case scenarios and woe is me, and stop over analyzing and just thinking about how like cringy your life or moments or how you interacted with someone it's honestly a blessing in disguise. You could also be dealing with a Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, but you're going to be feeling emotional. But it's okay. It is a chapter that's ending. It's kind of like a television show before the new season, or before you watch the next episode, there'll be like a small recap of what the previous season or what the previous episodes were, so you're kept up to date. That's what this is. It's just kind of giving you a recap of what's going on. And you're going to feel a little unstable. You're going to be questioning relationships that you have with people, where it comes with family, friends, romantic partnerships. You're going to start feeling vulnerable. You're going to feel more sensitive. Just know that things are going to be coming in threes for you. There is really big news that's coming your way. Things that you've been manifesting, it's coming in threes. The answer to your question is yes. I do feel like for some of you who are single, you're going to have 3 dating options. You're going to have 3 kings, okay? There's a big potential award that's coming your way. Things are moving forward for you. Get ready for the new path. Your new path is going to be starting soon. Your love life is about to blossom. To speed it up, just focus more on like self-love, self-care. Focus on you. Detach from any specific outcome. That is the best case scenario. When you just kind of let go and just say, fuck it, who cares? That's when the new love of your life appears. It always happens every single time. If you're starting to see a lot of coins, a lot of change, right? Just know that you're on your new path. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, they're trying to communicate with you. They're trying to tell you that hello, and that you are protected and extremely blessed. I want to throw down a few more cards. We're going to throw down some 90s Oracle and Daria Oracle cards, and then call it a day. If these reading resonates with you, you like the decks, make sure you comment down below. Okay, let's throw some cards down. Okay, those are way too many cards. And Daria cards. Okay. So the 90s Oracle. We got incoming messages sliding in your DM. People are going to be communicating with you. They're going to be telling you a secret. You're going to keep it safe, all right? Keep it in your Trapper Keeper. Keep it in your password journal. The playlist was trash anyways, okay? You're going to be finding out about somebody. You're going to be finding out somebody. It's not going to be good news. You're going to keep that secret, but you're going to know that you're not going to date that person. You're not going to interact with them. You know why? Because they a hoe. Because they a hoe. They a hoe. Now let's get into the Daria messages. I've got feelings. Who signed up for this foolishness? How come even in my fantasies, everyone's a jerk? I learned that sometimes being too well dressed can work against you. Who would have thought that one's old-fashioned sense could have a dark side? So that was your Gemini new moon reading. If that resonated, make sure you comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu.